Hello, Ederson Oliveira here for the Solo Coder. Today I'll be talking about the idea client. So this is not a misspelling, this is not the ideal client. Actually, by far, this is not the ideal client. The client I'm talking about here is the one that comes to you with this great idea. They had this great idea and it will change the world and they will make a lot of money, but they need someone to code that for them. They need you to code that for them. This is very common with friends and family. They know that you are now in business on your own and they come to you and say, hey, I have this great idea. How about we do this together? Yeah, I need someone to code, and you come in with sweat equity. And yeah, I don't have usually the idea client. They have no money. They have just a great idea. So I'm gonna just throw a few points for you to keep in mind when dealing with an idea client or an idea friend or an idea family member. You should consider if you are just starting out. Are you just starting out on your solo career? If yes, most likely you need cash at this point. You need clients, you need money. You cannot afford to chase a rabbit hole with on something like that. Now, if you are not doing this full time, if you still have your full time gig, and if you're doing the solo caller career as a side gig, maybe you want to consider, maybe you want to stop and you want to listen to that. Maybe you can get excited with that idea as well. As long as you can buy into the idea and you have cash flow. You need cash flow. Don't go off on a tangent if you don't have cash flow, if you don't have a full-time gig, or if your solo career hasn't taken off yet. So if you're starting out full-time on a solo career, I would advise against that. If you want to give it a try, that's fine, but make sure that you have cash. You need cash, they don't have cash to provide you yet. If you are a seasoned solo coder, if you are doing your solo coder career for a while now, you have clients, you have cash coming in, then at least stop, listen to what they have to say, and consider. Is that something that you could potentially be working together with them? Yes or no? Do you have the bandwidth available? Do you have the time available to do that? Are you excited with that idea? So you may consider, you may not. As long as it doesn't take you completely off track of what you're doing, you can give it a shot, you can give it a try. As I said before, I'm a big fan of dedicating 10 to 20% of your time to experiments, to try new projects. Do you know the person? That's a very important point. Do you know the person? If you do, you can give them extra credit or not. Maybe you know them and you know that this is just BS, so you may not want to give them that attention. If you don't know the person, try to establish some relationship beforehand. Let's not jump to marrying and going in business together before you get to know each other. Let's maybe try to do a project before we go on this endeavor. I don't know you yet, so maybe try something like a 1 month trial of seeing how things, if you are excited to go and pursue that opportunity with them. But I come across a lot of times of people just trying to get an idea and having you coding that. I'm very skeptical about those approaches. It's usually not a good fit, and usually I walk away from them. But try to build a relationship over time. Maybe they have something there. Maybe they have done that in the past. Who knows? Evaluate, but my usual suggestion is walk away. But who knows? Maybe at least listen to them. By the way, I was an idea client at some point. I brought an idea to my brother Eduardo, to my good friend Vladimir, and we came in business together for a little bit. So I was guilty about being an idea client as well. End of Ramble, the idea client, be very aware of that type of individual. Question to you. Did you come across an idea client before? How did you handle that? Big shout out to the Slack group, Slack peeps. Let's keep talking. If you have a question, if you have a comment, if you don't agree, if you agree with what I'm saying, comment in the video, the YouTube comments. And that's it for now. Thank you very much and bye.